First question, what is the solution of the equation x divided by 4 equals 756? We're gonna make x alone by multiplying by 4 both sides. This is according to multiplication property of equality. So if you multiply by 4 in both sides, it will be x equals 756 multiplied by 4, which is 3024. Next question. Stan worked 4 years less than Marco. This year Stan has worked 29 years. If B is how long Marco worked, the equation B minus 4 equals 29 represents this situation. How can you get the variable alone on one side of the equation? Here we have B minus 4 equals 29. So using the property, addition property of equality, we can add 4 for both sides to make B alone. So the answer will be D. Next question, solve the equation 7/8 t equals 9 1/4. First step is to convert your mixed number 9 1/4 into improper fraction. So it will be 7/8 t equals 37/4. Using the property of division, we can multiply by the reciprocal of 7/8. So it will be 8/7 by both sides. Now t will be alone. It will be, here we can notice that we have common factors between 4 and 8. If you divide by 4 it will be 1. If you divide by 4 it will be 2. So the answer will be 74 divided by 7, which is 10, and remainder 4/7, which is A. Next question. Samuel is 4 1/6 feet tall. His dad is 5 3/4 feet tall. How much taller is Samuel's dad than Samuel? Here we have to subtract 5 3/4 minus 4 1/6. For 3/4 minus 1/6, we have here different denominators. So what shall we do? Of course, we have to get common denominator for both, which is LCM for both of 4 and 6. So we're gonna take 12 as common denominator for both. Now 4 to be 12, it's multiplied by 3. So we have to multiply its numerator by 3 as well. 6 to be 12, it's multiplied by 2. So we have to multiply 1 by 2 as well. So it will be 9/12 minus 2/12, which is 7/12. So the answer will be 5 minus 4 equals 1, and 3/4 minus 1/6 will be 7/12, which is C. Next question. Which inequality represents the situation? The maximum weight W an elevator can lift is 2,200 pounds. The maximum weight, it means at most, and at most, as we know, is less than or equal, and at least is greater than or equal. So the answer will be W less than or equal to 1,200. Next question. Which statements about the equation below are true? Select all that apply. We have here equation z times 23 equals 15. To answer this question, we have to multiply by reciprocal of 23, which is 1/23 for both sides. Let us read the choices. First choice, The solution for z is greater than 15. Of course, z is wrong because 15 is multiplied by 1 over 23. It means it's divided by 23. So impossible to be greater than 15. Second choice, the solution for z is less than 15. Of course, this is right. Third choice, the equation can be solved by multiplying 15 by the reciprocal of 23. Of course, this is exactly what we did. Fourth choice, the equation can be solved by adding the reciprocal of 23 to z. Of course, this is wrong. Next question, which is the solution of the equation? Now we have addition equation. According to subtraction property of equality, we can subtract 4 and 1 over 6 from both sides. So it will be k equals 6 and 5 over 6 minus 4 and 1 over 6, which is 6 minus 4 is 2, and 5 over 6 minus 1 over 6 will be 4 over 6, which we can be simplified into 2 and 2/3. So it will be C. Next question, 3 response questions. Solve the equation 55 minus 11y. Here we're gonna multiply by reciprocal of y. According to subtraction property of equality, we can subtract 4 and 1 over 6 from both sides. So it will be k equals 6 and 5 over 6 minus 4 and 1 over 6, which is 6 minus 4 is 2, and 5 over 6 minus 1 over 6 will be 4 over 6, which we can simplify it into 2 and 2/3. So it will be C. Next question. Solve the equation 55 equals 11y. We're gonna multiply by reciprocal of 11, which is 1 over 11 for both sides. Here it will be y, and here we have common factor, which is 11. By dividing by 11 equal 1, by dividing by 11 equal 5, so y equals 5. Next one, solve the equation 55 equals x divided by 11. According to multiplication property of equality, we have to multiply both sides by 11. So now x will be 605. Next one, solve the equation 2 and 1/3 equals 10 and half z. First step is to convert both of mixed numbers into improper fractions. First one, 2 times 3 equals 6, plus 1 equals 7 over 3, equals 10 times 2 equals 20, plus 1 equals 21 over 2, z. According to division property of equality, we are gonna divide by 21 over 2, which is the same if we multiply by reciprocal of 21 over 2. So we will multiply both sides by 2 over 21. So now this side will be z equals, here you can notice that we have common factor, which is 7. If you divide by 7 equal 1, if you divide by 7 equals 3. So it will be 2 times 1, which is 2, and 3 times 3 is 9.